Does the day ever come to an end and you feel like you've got absolutely nothing done, but then still this productivity system to 10x your work output? Hey, what's going on, guys? My name's Jax, and on this channel, I'm documenting the journey of my experience in the online high-ticket sales space, whilst also sharing a few tips and tricks to improve your life overall. So if you're new here, make sure you hit subscribe. Now, the first game changer for improving your productivity is utilizing Google Calendar. You want to have all of your time blocked. So why do we need to do this? Reason number one to use Google Calendar, every hour of the day is accounted for. So it doesn't matter how you feel when you're about to do a task, you just follow the script of your movie. The day before, or maybe the weekend before, that's how I do it on a Sunday. I plan out my whole week. So when I know, let's say Wednesday at 10 a.m., I know I've got a team meeting at that time. So it doesn't matter how I feel in that scenario, I just follow the plan. So our emotions are not getting in the way. Reason number two, you won't forget things. If something's important, put it in your calendar, and on that day or on that week when you're doing up your calendar, you will remember about it. And if it's important, you will put it and time block it in your calendar so it gets actioned. And then the third tip with Google Calendar, it's actually something I learned from one of my mentors. At the end of every day, go back through your calendar and edit the time spent doing the task so it correlates with actually how much time you spent in there. So for example, if I put in 7 hours on sales calls, but I only did 6.5, let me re-edit that in my calendar to 6.5, and then I can do an audit to see where my time has gone that day. Okay, we've got 30 minutes wasted there, 15 minutes wasted. What was I doing? I was going for a walk. I was doing X, Y, Z. Okay, let's reduce that to the wasted time from an hour to 15 minutes, hypothetically. So what you can do then at the end of every day, you can review your goals and make sure the time you've invested is aligning to those goals and where you want to go. Here's Google Calendar. We've got our day. This is what our day looks like. We just do everything here and in the best position to succeed. So I like to set this up on my computer and then I view it from my phone. Now, the second productivity hack is utilizing a software called Notion. If you don't know what Notion is, oh my days. I'll pop a video up on screen shortly, but here are the 3 reasons why you need to start using it. Number one, all the important information in your life is in one place and it synchronizes on devices. So I'll be on my phone typing something into a Notion doc. I can go and pull up my computer instantly, and that information is uploaded into the cloud on my computer and backed up. And the second reason, if you've got an editor, for example, you've got a virtual assistant, you've got team members, what you can do, you can have a shared Notion page. So them anywhere in the world can log into their Notion account, start editing and start improving your systems, and then that automatically uploads on your end as well. It's the same live upload that Google Docs has. Now, thirdly, it's easy to use. You've got all of your information there. You have one visual scan, you know, okay, I click this button, it goes to all my content information. I click this, goes to all my sales. Click this, it goes to all my crypto, my finance. It's also an amazing software for you to put your learnings in, to put your to-do list, and a lot more other aspects. All right, this is Notion. Obviously, I'm not going to show you my whole page because I've got my personal information here. But here's a Notion board I use to keep track of my tasks. You can just drag it under there and drop it. And put all the information in there. Got all my pages, so each one of them, if I click on it, I can hover. It has all the information that I want to have for that specific niche. Do more pages, do like a to-do list, and a lot more features. Although I don't utilize it as much as Notion, the third productivity tip you can use though is called Thing 3. So this is Thing 3. It synchronizes with your phone as well. Obviously got drop-down menus, so you can put all your to-do lists in your tasks here. So let's say the content SOP, yada, yada, yada. I click complete and then it's done, right? So I can just constantly add new tasks to do. So maybe once a week I'll jump on here and pump out as much stuff as I can and then go from there. So your Google Calendar, Thing 3 and Notion all fit into the next tip perfectly. Now, this fourth tip to boost your productivity is a specific phone widget setup. Now, let me add, I always recommend if you can invest into it, have the latest iPhone and get one of the Plus models. Yes, it does take a little while to get used to having such big a phone. However, it will be worth it in the long run. Now, on screen, you can see the recording on my widgets. All right, as easy as this, I've got my widget set up on the next page. So I've got my Google Calendar, I've got my Thing 3 so I can see the list that needs to be done. And then I've got links to my main Notion pages. So obviously one click and then I'm straight in the app. So this is how I've got my widget set up. The 3 biggest things here, it saves times with minimal clicks. You can easily see what you need to do and what you need to action. It makes Notion and Thing 3 even easier softwares to use. Now the fifth tip to improve your productivity is your Google Drive management. I'll keep this one brief, but I cannot stress the importance of having everything in your life in the right place and easily accessible anywhere in the world when you need it. So all the softwares I mentioned, you can log in from any device, anywhere in the world, and you've got all of the information that's relevant to you. Here's a quick loom of my Google Drive setup. Now Google Drive management, as simple as this, have it clean, have it organized, and I put the ones at the front so I can always filter it. If it's messy, I can just go boom and I've got all the things that are important to me. Now the final tip to 10x your productivity is a simple yet uncommon one. It's called the email unsubscribe method. I'm sure you're in the same boat as me not too long ago, where your inbox is just flooded 10, 20, 30 emails a day, all stealing your time. It's a public to-do list. Now here's how we get rid of this. Now as simple as this, the unsubscribe method, just type in unsubscribe and then boom. These are all the things that we can unsubscribe. Then we can get them out of your inbox. Now if you implement these 6 tips, I promise that your work output and your productivity will go through the roof. Now if you gained any value from this, the video popping up on screen now will show you my exact model to learn anything and actually remember it. I'll see you over there now. Thanks for watching.